Alright guys, Abundant Alchemist back here. I want to continue to make a video. Today's a very important day. And so just taking a moment here while I'm with my son. As you can see, Cardano's currently at $1.48. I'm getting a sign where it's kind of on a hold up. I'm trying to see what the decision is as we count down 25 minutes to complete this 4-hour candle. And so I'll get more clarity on whether I should hop back in, wait it out, or look elsewhere like Bitcoin. Now, yesterday when Bitcoin was at about 62, just about here, why did I jump out and get into Cardano? Well, because if you really think about it, the money that I have placed into Bitcoin, I don't own an entire Bitcoin, okay? So, where will my money dollar go further if I am invested in something for the short term? Because don't get it confused, the end game is to accumulate more Bitcoin, okay? And so in order to make more USD that purchases more Bitcoin, I am placing for the short term, what I did yesterday is I placed my dollars into Cardano, which pumped heavily. And now I took that money out. I made a nice profit. I don't mind, as all this is happening, and I'll get back to Bitcoin. As all this is happening, I don't mind being out of that game with Bitcoin and being in this game here. Because for every dollar that I have placed into Cardano, I'm getting a much bigger return. Okay, I hope you could understand that. It's basic. So now, Cardano doesn't seem to be too overextended yet. It still has steam. But the star of the show today, in my opinion, is obviously Coinbase. Is Coinbase with its initial public offering. So what's going to happen is that as billions go into Coinbase, and to be honest with you guys, I have to confirm this information, but I was told by a funds manager that Coinbase will be worth more than the New York Stock Exchange and the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq combined, which is mind-blowing, right? And how he put it was, on the day of offering, do you think Coinbase would allow their stock to plummet? And what would that do to company morale in the office if that were to happen? If Coinbase would list, go public, and suddenly dump. They're not going to let that happen. How will they, what move can they make to ensure that does not happen? Well, if you look at the daily chart here on Bitcoin, and let's not get into the perpetual contract, let's actually look at Bitcoin. Okay, here we go. Bitcoin USD. So, what's been going on over the last couple of days? Bitcoin has been going up, right? What I believe is going to happen is they will be investing and having most of the money that they make into Bitcoin, which will further pump the price of Bitcoin, excuse me, and further make Coinbase worth more. When this happens, what do you think the retail market will do? They'll see Coinbase going up and Bitcoin going up. For the most part, I think most retail investors are going to invest in Coinbase some more. But as they see Bitcoin going up, a lot of people will be also investing in Bitcoin. They both are going to go up. We may see 70 pretty soon. It's already at 64.5. We're already kissing 65. So, be careful out there if you're new to trading. If you're new to investing, I mean, put a little bit of your money into it, I would say, because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't want to bet the farm, you don't want to refinance, get a loan and put it all in on Bitcoin because you see all this hype going on. If you're new to trading, maybe put a little skin in the game and just see what happens. But what I personally am doing as we're counting down this 4-hour clock, I want to see, should I be a little more conservative with my money? Put it into Bitcoin. Is that the move? I haven't decided yet. Or should I get back into Cardano? Or is there a better move? I still have about 20 minutes to decide what I want to do. Bitcoin dominance is currently falling. And what that usually means, not what it usually means, what that means is more money, the dominating money in the crypto space, is going into altcoins, alternative coins, not Bitcoin. But don't get it confused, Bitcoin is doing very well. Right. So I'm looking at Cardano here, waiting for a signal. I see this red dot. If I don't see this curve down, I'll get back in. If I see a green dot come out of nowhere, or I may just, as I'm scanning these coins, see a better play and get into that one. Now, what I'm doing doesn't necessarily mean that that is what you should be doing, because your situation may be different from mine. Maybe what you should be doing is conserving your wealth if you have a lot of money. So maybe you shouldn't be trading. Maybe you should just simply be investing. Uranium, I would be buying some uranium if I'm simply an investor. I think it's on sale. Let's look at the daily chart. If it's between the 13 and 20 EMA, I would say it's a nice time to get into uranium. I love uranium. Yeah, it's perfect. It's a perfect time to invest. You see what it's been doing these past couple of days? And this is just the beginning for uranium. Do your own research. Okay. BNB has been very impressive. It's not the time to buy. Look at that. That's the red dot on the daily. So believe me when I tell you it's going to retrace to about 460, 475. You could expect that because it's way overheated here. Whenever this RSI MACD indicator gets to about 80, things are overheated. On the 4-hour chart, I mean, this thing could possibly go back up. This is when you wanted to get in, right? When all of these averages are like touching, because there's so much more room to grow. Right now, it's a little overextended from the 200-day EMA, 200 EMA. So very exciting with what's going on with BNB. I much rather just chill outside of the party, wait for things to cool down, let some of these drunk people get out of the party, make some room, and then I'll get back in. CRO, If you followed my channel before, I'm bullish on CRO because it's a onboarding ramp, right? It's the shovel at the gold rush. It's currently at 22 cents, just about 23. I got back in at about 20. Where's 20? 20 is even just about. I got back in at 20, some money in. And I do have money staked in CRO. That's crypto.com, CRO. I do have Cardano staked right now. I have some Bitcoin staked right now. I have some Synthetics staked right now. I have some Polkadot staked right now. Uniswap, I sold yesterday. Um, let's see here. I mean, Uniswap is looking good actually. I wouldn't buy right now because it's, see, this is here at this level at 86. It's kind of overheated. Can it go up? Yes, it probably can go up. I'm just not, yeah, it's not going to go up by much. Why am I going to risk placing my money here when there's so many better coins that are not as risky, that are getting ready to go up? Chainlink, Chainlink on a short-term trade, I would consider it. Yes, yes, Chainlink is looking excellent. As an investor, I would park my money in Chainlink and let it ride. On the day, on the 4 hour, it's looking nice. It's not overheated. The reason why Chainlink is such a important part to this entire ecosphere, you could say, is because Chainlink allows different protocols to work with each other. It is pretty much what it's saying it is. It links different chains, different blockchains, which we need. So Chainlink, I'm definitely bullish on. Dash, something that you should know about Dash is it's currently being used in Latin America as a means to conserve wealth and to exchange. Very important point there. So I do like Dash. It can go up very, very much. It's got lots of room to grow. Look at this. This is a W right here. This is a W. And besides the fact that we're kind of overheated here, if I was in Dash already, I'd let it ride because this thing should rip pretty soon. I made my money with Dash already. I'm insane. I'm a trader. Okay? So I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. It's working for me. You shouldn't necessarily do what I do. You should find what works for you. If you're too busy, if you have a day job, start by investing. Synthetics is looking nice. I have a green dot on the daily. Synthetics is looking nice right now. I'd like to see how far it is from the 200 day. If I could even have that information. This chart is young, so it's not going to give me that information. But Synthetics is looking nice. I have money, a substantial amount of money in the graph. Atom should be doing good as well. It's kind of been ignored. It's kind of been chilling. I'm going to keep my eye on this one. Look at that. It's an upswing. Look, that's a W. That is a W. That's a clear W, guys. This thing is going to rip. Ethereum Cash. This thing is kind of overheated. I would wait before getting into Ethereum. Excuse me, Classic, not Ethereum Cash. It's a Bitcoin Cash. Comp, I have some money in, and I think this thing has potential to move. I have a little bit of money in comp right now. Now, my entire portfolio is going to change pretty soon, I think, with everything that's happening. So, stay tuned for my updates, and then you could check it yourself. Maker looks nice. Maker looks nice. Like, comp, Maker are coins that you could have your money in, sort of like for the long term, and see it grow slowly. XLM looks nice. XLM looks nice. VeChain doing awesome. Congrats to everybody holding VeChain. I mean, it's been doing great. I love VeChain. Um, Basic Attention Token has been steadily moving up. I'm very happy for everyone holding BAT. They don't do enough, I think, innovation. They don't do enough to really like freshen things up, but it's been steadily moving up. I mean, they could have some new news that recently came out. I haven't been on top of it. Zilliqa, not the time to get Zilliqa. Not the time for OXT. I'd hold off on Qtum. This is the volatility of the S&P 500. Volatility has been decreasing. If you're making money with crypto or with the stock market, give me a thumbs up and tell me which one you prefer, and if you're changing strategies, if you're leaning towards moving money from crypto to the stock market or vice versa, let me know. I'm curious. I know what I would be doing, but and pretty much what I'm doing is I'm growing my money with crypto, and then I get into things that I think have stable long-term growth. I'm talking about copper. I'm talking about waste management. I'm talking about um, what is it? Dollar Tree, not Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Dollar General on Nasdaq. I'm talking about Amazon. I'm talking about Netflix. I'm talking about Walmart. If I said Walmart, let's take a look at these. I'm here hanging out with my son, watching cartoons. He seems like he's in a good mood. Let's take a look at starting off with Walmart. Walmart, I really like because I shop there sometimes, and they have everything. They're like Costco. They've done very well throughout the pandemic. Um, I think it's on sale right now. I think Walmart is on sale right now. I wouldn't buy just yet. Just wait for it to settle down a little bit before getting back in. But you know, I'm gonna add this to this. I just transferred my account from Robinhood to Webull, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited to cut ties with Robinhood, and let's see how Webull treats me. I will share a link to Webull if I can, so that you could get 2 free stocks if you throw $100 into it to begin your journey in investing. Let's see, Amazon. Let's take a look at Amazon. I apologize for my microphone if it's kind of wonky, I will buy a new one. I just have this old microphone for my ear that I could connect and it works, so I decided I've been using it. But I will be upgrading. As you guys could see, I don't have that annoying little banner hanging out in front of my charts any longer. I dished out the money. It was on sale, lucky for me. So slowly but surely this channel is improving. I will reinvest my money into this to give you guys value. Amazon's doing nice. It might be a good time to get in. Let's see. Let's see how waste management is doing. Waste management, WM. You know, is the crypto space doing well because the dollar is going to crap? Or is the dollar going to crap because the crypto space is taking off and taking all of the money and taking it into that space? If you wouldn't know any better, you would say crypto is killing the dollar. And I'm sure that's going to be the narrative they're going to try to push. But the fact of the matter is that the dollar's been dying because of how it's been managed and this system of fake money. The way that they've been managing it, they always kick the can down the road. They don't want to take responsibility and be hated for the medicine that they need to give you in order for you to get better. They'd rather look like your friend rather than be a responsible adult and do the right thing. Waste management looks like it's going to cool off pretty soon. It's been doing great. Let's look at Netflix. But you know, if you're an investor, learning how to look at charts is still a great tool, and it doesn't take too much to learn. I'm not in the business of teaching just yet. I want to prove myself to myself before I'm charging people who want to learn the right way. So I'll leave that to people that have been in this a much longer time than I have. Let's take a look at Netflix. Let's take a look at Netflix. So Netflix is at 553. Okay. I would let Netflix cool off a little bit before jumping in. That's all I got for you guys. I'll be back on most likely later on today. Peace.